Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Maurice's Place. Now, as you know the drill, we always do easy recipes here. Tonight that will not change because tonight I'm going to show you what a nice easy recipe for rum cake is. So let's sit back and look at that right now. Now the first thing we have to do is get the glaze going. Now if you look over here, we have some margarine right there. It's just melting. It's about a half a cup of margarine. Okay. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put in, this is about 2 tablespoons of water right here. Okay. And then we're going to put in a 1/4 cup of rum. I'm using this Appleton Estate rum right here. Make sure it's a darker rum. Okay. Okay. And then put the heat up a little more now, and then we'll put in a 1/2 cup of brown sugar here. So the glaze right here, as I was mentioning. Put it all in. And we'll start to sort of mix it up a bit. Now we're going to nice and high. Get it all mixed in first. Start to bubble. It should be bubbling any second now. Just want to make sure the rum loses its alcoholic power a little bit. Oh, now it's starting to bubble. Okay, good. So you can see it there. It's bubbling a bit. Stir it up a bit like this. There we go, the bubbles are coming up now. Okay, so just let it stir a bit. And there we go, nice and steamy, bubbly now. Just give it maybe about 35 seconds per minute or so, not too long. Keep stirring it so it doesn't get all sticky. Few seconds will be done here, just to let this bubble a little longer. Okay, so we can sort of turn that off. And okay, now look at it here. That's what it looks like now. Let that cool down a bit, and that will be the glaze for the cake when the cake is ready. Okay, so in a minute we will start the cake. Hi everybody, continuing the recipe. Now we have the actual cake. Now it's called a rum cake, so we're gonna get this rum here, the same stuff we used earlier, the Appleton Estate. Okay, this stuff right here, I might as well show it to you again. Okay, so what we need is a 1/2 cup of this guy. Put him in. And then we have a cup of sugar. Okay, put her in. And then we have 2 cups of ground cashews. Now look at these here. Make sure they're reasonably ground. There you go. Put them in. And don't break your plates. And then you have a cup of butter here, or margarine. Put her in. And then we have 4 eggs. Put them in, one at a time. Oh boy, it's all right. Didn't lose anything. 2, 3, and 4. Make sure when you do this, you don't let the shell fall in there. Okay, let's put these away. Wash our hands. Okay, now next up we require half teaspoon of nutmeg. Okay. Okay. And then we require a half tablespoon of cinnamon. In we go. And then we require a half tablespoon of vanilla. There we go. And then we require one of these instant vanilla pudding mixes. This one right here, about 102 grams. You put it in, but one thing you have to do is you gotta open the bag. Okay, so there we go. And then you have to get the lid and you blend these guys up. Make sure it's nice and homogeneous. Okay, so in a second, I'm going to get a spatula and get everything in there. Okay, I'll show you everything in a second here. Okay, go to it again. Okay, now, next up is the dry ingredients. We have 2 cups of flour right here. In we go. Then we put in a half teaspoon of salt. And then baking soda and baking powder, we put in a teaspoon of each. Blend. You might need your spatula to get the flour off the sides, but that's perfectly normal. Okay, I'm just gonna do what I just said, get everything off the sides. Okay, one more quick blend. Okay. Okay, so it's now all blended. Okay, now here's what it looks like when it's just been freshly blended. Okay, so now here's the fun part. We have this bundt pan right here. You can see this right here. We're going to get all this in here now. And it is greased. Make sure of that first. Get it all in there. Don't waste anything here. Get this guy out, but don't cut your fingers. I've done that before. It was not enjoyable. This is the worst part over here, getting off this blade. We can put it away. Get the rest of it out of here. And And while you're doing all this, you want to preheat your oven. Preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so note that as you've done that beforehand. It is preheated, so it's going to go straight in there. Get it all out. Don't waste any. Okay, so now get it all in there so it's not on the edge, like that. Get every little bit of the right spots. Nice and level. Okay, so now that's the worst part done. That part done. Okay, so now have a look. Here's what it looks like before it goes in the oven. Okay, so now we're going to put it in the oven. Okay, and as you can see, it's cooled down. That was our glaze we did earlier. We're going to put the timer to approximately 55 minutes. And when it gets out, we will talk then. Hey folks, that was quick. Now it is ready to take out of the oven. Okay. All right, so now let's have a look at it here. Let's see it here. Here it is. Okay, so now here's what we're going to do. Let's go over here. And this was the glaze right there. We're going to poke it a little bit here, just put a little hole in it so we can get it in there. And we're going to take this glaze and put it on while it's hot. Ice it while it's hot. Get it all on there. Get it on while it's hot. Okay, so now, just want to leave it a couple of minutes here to let it soak in. You can see it's sort of doing its thing, soaking in right here. Okay, so once it's soaked in, we will take it out of here, and we'll show it to you then. Alrighty, here we have the finished product. Now come have a look. Here it is right here. See, it's all cooled down a bit, and everything's soaked in. A little bit of rum on the top there, but that's it right there, the little bun cake pan. You just pull it out of there. Okay, so if you enjoy this recipe, my plan is to put it in the comment section, the entire recipe and all the ingredients and everything you should have to do this cake. So this is the rum cake. Come check it out.